Morning, everybody. It's DJ.
Imagine somebody just
Envy.
walking in your house
Jess
and turning
Hilarious.
your TV off for no damn reason. They got a remote control standing outside. They keep turning your TV off.
You
You
know
don't know
the
why.
Roku TVs do that. Like
Really?
you can ride around and just like turn people's TVs off. It worked for every TV. The Roku remote works for every Roku TV.
Something about me wants to try that.
You should
Exactly.
do it.
Ain't nobody did that yet for the Instagram? Just ride around neighborhoods?
Yes,
I'm
I've
sure.
seen it. Yes, I've
I'm
seen it
sure.
on TikTok. People do it.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, let's get to the latest with Lauren.
I want to take some time to send a rest in peace to George Foreman, two-time heavyweight champion and Hall of Fame boxer who passed away over the weekend at age 76. His family released a statement via his Instagram that says, "Our hearts are broken. With profound sorrow, we announce the passing of our beloved George Edward Foreman Sr., who peacefully departed on March 21st, surrounded by loved ones, a devout preacher, husband, loving father, and a proud grand and great grandfather. He lived a life marked by unwavering faith, humility, and purpose." They mentioned that he was a humanitarian, an Olympian, a two-time heavyweight champion of the world. He was deeply respected, a force for good, a man of discipline, conviction, and a protector of his legacy, fighting tirelessly to preserve his good name for his family. They say, "We are grateful for the outpouring of love and prayers and ask for privacy and honor of the extraordinary life of a man that we are blessed to call our own at this time."
And he made one of the greatest business moves of all time just by simply deciding that he was going to endorse the Foreman Grill.
That's right.
Simple
Yes.
as that.
You didn't grow up black if you didn't have a George Foreman grill in your house. Did you have one?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Yep.
And didn't he name all his sons George?
Yes.
Yes.
All his sons are named George.
I wonder how like he calls them, like how he would call them.
By numbers.
Yeah, I was about to say. Had
for
to
real?
be. Or they got like family nicknames like Boo Boo.
No, they got family nicknames. I've
Yeah.
seen it like one is.
G1, G2, G3, G4, G5.
Nah, they got like nicknames, but they all George Jr.,
Yeah.
George 2, George 3, George. Like
Wow.
that. Now I think one daughter's Georgetta. Yeah, something like Georgetta.
Did the Foreman Grill get replaced by the air fryer?
Yes.
They said the George Foreman grill walked so the air fryer could run, or however that goes.
The George Foreman Grill was way easier to use than the air fryer.
My mom still
air
has
fryer
hers.
takes too long for me. And I actually believed Jadakiss when he said he cooked crack on the Foreman Grill.
You believe him?
You remember that? I
Yes,
believe him to
I
this
believe
day.
him. And you know, George Foreman passed. Net worths mean nothing, but they said that he was worth about $300 million. He was able to leave for his family.
At one point, they said George was making $8 million a month from the Foreman Grill.
Yes.
Just in royalties.
That's
You know that's
insane.
supposed to be Hulk Hogan's.
Really?
But they
Foreman grill, the grill.
Yeah, I can't remember the story, but they got both offered two different things, and Hulk chose one thing, and Foreman chose the other. Hulk chose like a meatball making machine. But then there's another story. Hulk Hogan said he just missed the phone call.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a phone call to miss.
Yes.
Right.
Well, yes. Wanted to take some time to send his family love and prayers. We're still over in Texas with this news this first hour this morning. Sauce Walka, friend of the room, rapper, was shot in Memphis on Saturday afternoon. Now, when the news first came down, there was a report of 2 people shot, but we did not know the identity of the 2 people. One person was listed in critical condition. The other person, it was reported that person had passed away on the scene. And then it was later identified that Sauce Walka was the person that was in critical condition, and then he was stable and then released from the hospital over the weekend. He was shot in his leg. And then his artist, S.O.P., was actually the person that was confirmed as deceased. Now, we do have, because people were trying to figure out what happened, we do have police audio. I received a press conference where police in Memphis talk about what they believe happened on the scene. Let's take a listen.
From what they've learned in the investigation, this appears to be a targeted shooting incident. The victims were outside by a vehicle. The suspect vehicle pulled up. Multiple people got out of that vehicle, fired shots without engaging in any conversation. They got back into the white vehicle and fled.
That was broad daylight, right?
Yes, it was broad daylight. So this happened during the day. They were outside of a hotel near the FedEx Forum in Memphis. Now,
Isn't that a good area?
Yes.
the police went along in this press conference to say this is a safe area. We are here. This is targeted. Basically, like, this normally doesn't happen in this area, is what the police were trying to convey in their press conference.
Very sad. I heard, I don't know if his alleged manager spoke out and said what happened. Was that true?
That is out there. I have not confirmed who the person is, but there is audio right now circulating of someone talking about the fact that just giving more information about it being targeted. And according to this report, basically did not. They did and didn't do certain things to Sauce Walka because they realized who they were shooting at the time that it happened. Like they stood over him and noticed it was him, and then decided to, not, I guess, continue the job. This sounds so crazy to even be talking about the fact that this is something that is just being said online. But
allegedly the murderer stepped over Sauce Walka and was about to shoot Sauce Walka. Allegedly,
and realized it was him.
Realized it was him and decided not to. It said it's not about you, and ran off.
Yes, but that has not been confirmed by authorities yet. But that is something out there by a person that people are pointing to as a manager on the team.
Well, to everybody who listens to us on K97 in Memphis, I encourage you to snitch. Okay, I encourage you to tell, because anybody that'll do something like that in broad daylight in an area like that will do that to anybody, and that could be you or somebody you love. So don't be afraid. If you see something, say something. Or if you know something, call somebody.
Yeah, police are asking for people to cooperate. They say in the press conference, we know that people know things. Please talk to us. We're trying to figure out what happened.
What's the reward? Is there a reward?
I don't remember a number of reward being.
They got to start doing stuff like this. If the police got to put the right money up, people be risking their lives telling these stories. Telling them people.
Well, we do have audio. So Sauce Walka, I was told on Saturday that Sauce Walka was okay. He had been released from the hospital after being questioned by Memphis police. And then late Saturday, early Sunday, video of Sauce Walka from outside of the hospital. He's home or in a house.
In a trap house, it looks like.
In somewhere. Talking about what happened. Let's take a listen to Sauce Walka.
I'm glad you're okay. R.I.P. Say So P, man.
R.I.P. Say So P, man. Sauce alaikum, sauce salam.
Habibi.
In the name of my brother,
Inshallah.
I love Memphis. I love y'all. I have no hard feelings
Love
on my soul,
man.
man. I'm gonna stand up.
You gonna stand? You shook? Can you stand up?
Hey, man, my daddy on the phone. That ain't raised no hope. Hey, daddy, how many times your house got shot up? Tell him. 45 shots. Out 15 years old. Nothing new.
That's crazy because you lost your artist. Your homeboy died. So it's like,
none
of that is nothing to be proud about, my brother. So you know what I mean? Like all I hear is generational trauma. Daddy, how many times your house got shot up and then you just got shot at? No, none of that is nothing to be proud about.
At all.
Said he was dodging bullets his whole life. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace and condolences to that man's family, man. All right. Well, that is the latest with Lauren. Thank you.
And that
Lauren.
was all Houston, by the way, I think George Foreman is Houston and Sauce Walka. Salute to everybody who listens to us on 93.7 The Beat in Houston.
That's right. All right. When we come back, we got front page news with Morgan, and then Beanie Man will be joining us. Don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
You're checking out The Breakfast Club.
Join the Candy Crush All-Stars Tournament. Win the in-game event and receive an invite to the live final for a chance to win a share of the $1 million prize pool. Selected level 5 plus, 18 plus. Terms and conditions at 2.king.com/terms.
Hold up. Every day I wake up.
Wake your ass up.
The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
I'm about to pull up on you right quick.